Okay, hey y'all, keeping it real around here today. We've had a lot of excitement going on. We had a new baby calf this morning, but right now we're going to talk about a ham. David sent me a city ham, and then he sent me two types of glazes. The first one is a honey ham glaze, and we're going to mix that with some bourbon. It says you can mix it with 3 tablespoons of something of your choice. And I chose bourbon just because I like the taste of brown sugar and bourbon together. And the next one is I have it in the water, warm it up, is a honey glaze. And it's already mixed. It's already watery, smooshy, I guess. Anyway, it says it's for ham, poultry, and other meats, but we're going to try this on the meat, on the ham. So let's get started. So first of all, what you do with this honey glaze right here is you put it on your pieces of meat, and then you just pop it in the oven till it glazes over. So it's not like you put it on the entire ham. Actually, the directions say to clip the corner of the package and squeeze onto warmed or room temperature meat. If desired, place meat in a preheated oven and heat until glaze is heated through. So there we go. That's what we're going to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut off a few pieces of this ham. Let's see if I may not even have to cut it off. I'm just going to get a few pieces here. And this is a spiral sliced ham, and it came from Browning's Country Ham. So there we go. I've just cut a few pieces off. We are going to, and I'm going to put this in the oven too, just to warm it up. So we're going to clip a corner off, and it says to warm it in water, so that's what I'm doing over here. I've got a hot water over here, and I'm going to place it in my Rock Crock Dutch oven that I got from Pampered Chef. So we're just going to put our ham pieces in there. Let's see, let's go this way. Let's cut off a few more pieces. I'm going to try to set that up where it won't. All right, there we go. We have got sunshine here today, y'all, and it is beautiful. We've had snow and ice, I guess, like everybody else has had, but today we have got beautiful, beautiful weather. We have got sunshiny, and I would say it's probably about 50 degrees outside, so it's wonderful. And so I'm just glad our baby calf wasn't born last week, because then we would have had a calf in the house, and well, you know, if you're a farmer, you know how that goes. So, okay, so I've cut off some pieces, so I'm just going to squeeze a little bit of this on. Ooh, that's thicker than I thought. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, that's good. Okay, so we're just gonna squeeze some of that on, and then we'll make another layer. I don't know, y'all probably can't see Bandit down here, but he is watching intently. Bandit is our little Australian shepherd, and he's our cleanup on aisle 5 when I drop something. Okay, so now we have our glaze on our meat. A little bit more, because I like a lot of glaze. Okay, there we go. We have it. Let me find something to wipe my hands on. All right, there we go. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna put a lid on this, and we'll pop this in the oven long enough to just let that glaze melt on our meat. So I'm gonna set this right over here. Okay, now we're done with that one. Now I'm going to take our the rest of our ham that we have left, and I am just going to mix this glaze up. And it says, here's the directions on this. It says whisk Ham Glaze with 3 tablespoons of liquid of your choice. We recommend water, apple juice, or orange juice in a medium saucepan and bring to a simmer, stirring often until brown sugar dissolves, about 1 minute. So, and like I said, I'm going to mix mine with bourbon. So I'm going to start out in this. So we're just going to put that in there. And I have 3 tablespoons of bourbon. So we're just going to mix that. Let me grab a whisk. We're just going to whisk it around. All right. Ooh, that smells good. All right. Okay. Now, we got that whisked in. And I'm going to move over to the stove. So you all stand by. I'll be right back. All right, here we go. We've moved over to the stove. So we're just going to pour our whisked together glaze in here. And we're going to heat it till our brown sugar disappears. So, give that a minute. Lord, y'all don't look at my stove. It's a mess. So, I hope at this point you all have tried some of the Browning's Country Ham. And I hope you've tried some of their bacon, and because we are just loving it. My husband, we had bacon the other morning. We had the thick sliced bacon, and he made a comment. He said, this is some of the meatiest bacon that I have ever had, and he was talking about just how good it was. So, if y'all see paint on me, I've been painting today too, so, like I said, we've just had a lot going on around here today. But we love it. We wouldn't have it any other way. Farming is fun. We love it. Won't be too long till we'll be getting ready to have our high tunnel going and getting our greenhouse. And it's just going to be... We raise vegetables in the summertime. And we got a lot of projects going on. A lot of stuff that we some different stuff that we want to try this year. And it should be exciting. So, hopefully, as the summer comes on, then I can share a whole lot more recipes with you all. It has summer garden recipes. We raise tomatoes and cucumbers, zucchini, squash. Sometimes we do okra, onions, green beans. We have Malibu green beans. If you've never had Malibu green beans, you've got to try them. They're awesome. All right. So, if you can see that, it looks like our brown sugar has melted. And we are just going to get it on our meat. I'll be right back. All right, I wanted to get a close-up of the meat because I want to show y'all what I'm going to be doing here, okay? I like to get all the stuff in between the layers. So we're going to put our meat in our roasting pan. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to separate these layers a little bit so that that sauce gets down between all the layers, okay? So, here it is. And we're just going to pour it on, just real slow. See how it's getting down in between there? And yeah, that's going to be so good. So, all right, now that we've got that, we're going to go ahead and turn it over just like this. And we're just going to pour the rest of it on. All right, there we go. It's on, y'all, and it smells so good. All right, there it is. Now, all right, and you know what? I kind of want to pour a little bit of ginger ale in here with this. Let me go grab one. I'll be right back. All right, got my ginger ale. We're just going to pour it around the bottom. Y'all, this is going to be so good. This just keeps your meat so tender and gives it a citrusy flavor. One thing that I want to point out to you all is this right here. Do you see how that glaze has got down between those layers? You think that's going to be good? That's going to be awesome. All right. So we're going to pop the lid on this. And I'm going to stick it in a 325 degree oven. And we are going to let it bake for, oh, I don't know, probably 2 hours. We're planning on having this for supper tonight. It's 3:15. I'll probably pull it out of the oven about 5:30 and just check it, and it should be perfect. Just as soon as it gets done, I'll get back with y'all and you can see what it looks like. So until then, we're gonna pop the lid on and pop it in the oven. See y'all later. All right, y'all, our ham is done. It's about 5:30 and we are just gonna look in here. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that, look at that. Doesn't that look so good? Let's find something to flip it over with here. Look at that. Oh, y'all, this is gonna be so delicious. Look at that. Ow. Well, I want to flip it over so y'all can see. Ooh, y'all, that's gonna be good. But mostly what I want you to see is this stuff that's in the bottom from the glaze. Look at that. Look at that glaze. I'm gonna scoop it over the top.
What?
That's the hubby, he just walked in.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. So we're gonna take our glaze and we're just gonna put it over our ham. Y'all wanna try this and see what it tastes like? Not right now? Okay. You won't. All right. There we go. They didn't want to taste it. Not right now. We have a meeting at the Boys Community Center in about 35 minutes. All right. Okay, I went and got the other ham out of the oven. And we're going to try it. And this ham is what had the glaze on it. It had this on it, the honey glaze. This ham had the package that we mixed with the bourbon. So let's go ahead and try this one. See which one we like the best. And I did try this one. Landon liked that one, and I tried it. So let's try this one. That's much sweeter than this. So I guess it's just a preference. They're both delicious. I don't think you can go wrong with either one of them. So if you like sweet ham, then I would go with the honey glaze. And if you don't really like a lot of sweetness, then go with the other one, where I mixed the bourbon and then poured in the ginger ale. So there you have it. Perfect city ham. So y'all enjoy, and we'll see you next time.